dirty old scratched up window, but it's there. Today's Tuesday. They got everything I cut last week, they got it out over the weekend. While I was lobbed up camping, had a great time. We went out to Shenandoah Valley and drove almost all the Skyline Drive. Pretty crowded this weekend, so you couldn't really get out and walk around much. It was people everywhere, and I'm not a real big people person, right? So this morning, it's Tuesday. What we're going to do this morning is go down there and top what we cut Friday, all that stuff leaning on the road. We're going to top it and shovel it up the hill for him so we can get that cleaned up, and then we can crush everything else in after that. So we're going to track on down in there and get after it. Well, ain't much exciting going on yet, or went on yesterday anyway. I just flopped and topped, and when I left yesterday, I came back down here on the bottom. Well, I came down actually the road you see right there, that's how I drive to get home. And I went, daggone it, I missed a couple trees on the side of this hill. So I'm scavenging them up. Yeah, I don't know how I missed them. I just missed them. I guess it didn't come over this far. I know yesterday morning before I started, he said he had gotten a couple on the far end, so I just didn't even come over here. But luckily enough, I got to drive home past them, and I went, yep, I missed a few. So I'm getting them up the hill now, see where he can get to them, and then I'll get back to whacking and stacking. Cutter just keeps wanting to swing down the hill. Oh, you know what? I probably already cut that one because we're going to bust it there. Right there. It kind of busted when it fell down, I guess. So we better zip this off right here. Keep from busting it the rest of the way. Do her like that. I'm not sure which is faster, whether you drag a cable down the hill and winch these bad boys up or carry them up here with the cutter, but I can tell you one thing, this is definitely much easier than walking up and down the hill. It's probably hard on the undercarriage. Probably a lot cheaper to buy a new pair of boots than it is to buy tracks and rollers, but cross that bridge when you get there. That's one thing about this mechanical type logging. It'll make you lazy. But that's alright. I'm getting older, I deserve it. I can be lazy. Once again, it's raining. They were calling for it. Actually, I thought last week they were saying this week's going to be a good week, but today is Thursday and it's raining. They're saying about 3/4 of an inch. So we're just going to cut. Screw it. I'm here now. I haven't since I bought this cutter, I haven't really cut in the rain. And I think the only obstacle would be the windshield on the roof, or not being able to see out the roof. But I just won't cut no big ones. I'll just cut smaller trees. I think I'll be fine. normally I guess when it's raining, just try to find it. It's a good excuse not to come. But we'll finish pumping her full of fuel and have at it. Well, the rain's coming down now. But I'm nice and dry in this cutter. Look, come on, turn, baby. Turn the other way. Don't, come on. There you go. There you go. That's right. You gotta talk to them. Sometimes you just gotta sweet talk them. Be nice to them. They'll listen. Yeah, you can even see the rain coming down in the camera. Yeah, it's really putting it down. Actually, my roof's leaking a little bit now. What the heck? Oh, my little strap come off. Yeah, the little strap's up there come off. It's leaking in the corner right there. Here, I thought me and the dog was gonna stay nice and dry today, but well, that wasn't the case. I'm just trying to keep them piled up. Taking a little bit more time to do it this way, but because I got to keep shoveling around, move them so much, and then keep them burying them so when he comes in, he can find them. He said he's going to try to work Monday or Saturday. I mean, with this rain, won't be skidding nothing tomorrow. So tomorrow's Friday. So I'll cut ahead again tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'm going to work. Actually, right there in front of the cutter, I'm going to work in that patch of woods there and work my way around the outside edge of it.
That's what this good old boy's gonna go out working on. Working on, coming to Jesus, kicking the bottle, wrestling with our roots, trying to turn off mama's tears and fill our daddy's boots, shutting up our pride, fixing bridges we burn, learning.
Got in here this morning, that's for sure. He wanted me. Well, anyway, what we're doing, this over here is where we worked on last Friday, down here by the road. Let me get spun around here where you can see a little better. Down here by the road, the farmer wanted to cut all the way to the road, but the mud police came and said, if we cut all the way to the road, we gotta put super silk fence up because it's too much exposed soil up above it. So, changed their mind. We're not clearing all the way to the road, but down this property line, he wants to cut right to the property line. He ain't cutting the neighbors no slack. So I come down through here this morning. You can't really tell. You can't see up through there, but there's a flag. So you see it. The forester came back, marked all these big nasty leaners. So I cut what I could with the cutter, and then we'll have to cable these like we did, out there on the road. Once we get the rest of these down, then we can I can cut the rest of that little stuff. I'll have room swinging around behind me. So I'm going back up front. I'm gonna put a new road in. Start working on that section of woods up there. Well, we've went about 3-4 weeks, I guess, with little to no issues out of the old girl, and she just blew the hose. Simple fix though. It's probably the easiest one I've done. It's for one of these squeeze cylinders. And it's funny, when I was cutting them trees down there by the road and by the property line, I even thought about that. I said, man, if you blow one of them hoses, you're gonna drop that thing out in the yard. But yeah, it comes off this fitting, runs up through a little hole in there, and goes to that cylinder right there. Short little hose, be a cheap fix, time consuming. I probably lost 15 gallons of hydraulic fluid. The hydraulic fluid is gonna cost me more than anything. But we're, yeah, you see it there. There's a little spot where it goes through. It was rubbing. Just wore a hole in it. So that's probably it for the week. By the time I get that hose made, get back over here and put oil in it, it'll be, that hydraulic place I go to is about an hour and a half from here. So we might get some work done, but it's not looking promising. So, all right, everybody, thanks for watching, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.